Alright, I've worked hard on all of this for like the past couple months. It's really laggy, but this is my whole tower defense set. These are all the models I made and others that I made so far in a couple months. And some of these are old, some of these are newer, and I'll show all of them. So right here, it's one of my first ones. It's called the Hunter. Level 0, nothing. It's just as a hat. There's a shotgun and stuff. Level 2, Midnight Hunter. Just has a knife right here. And then level 2, Slaughter Season just has more damage. With that axe. Level 3, Redemption. A little more damage and more fire rate with that Redemption shotgun. Level 4, Woodland Menace. Just that gloves. Maybe a faster reload. Level 5, Cold-Blooded Assassin. It's all black and stuff. Has dual axes, dual knives, and has a different gun. Red eyes and a bandana. Different hat. It is so laggy. Alright, this is the Sword Master. It's just sword. Level 1, better armor, just has sleeves to the armor. Level 2, just darker armor and a helmet. Level 3, sharpened blade. The blade is different and more damage. Level 4, Illumina, a different sword. Level 5, Deadly Dark Warrior. It's more reddish and it has spikes and stuff. It has its dominance and horns. And this is the Peacemaker. It's like a Tesla, but it's also like an electroshocker, so it zaps and slows down enemies. It's level 1, nothing special. Level 2, heavy duty gloves. That's gloves. Level 2, electro goggles. I think it gains hidden detection, more range. Level 3, Tesla tower. It has Tesla right here and has a remote, so I guess more chain damage. Level 4, bigger coil. It now looks like the plasma trooper from Tower Battles now. It's sitting on a thing. Its entire body's like covered in this white thing, white suit. Has headphones or headset, and then gloves, more gloves and stuff, more protection. Level 5 light bulb with Dune. It seems like the coil inside of this light bulb is more bluish and neon, so he has this black bar thing to stand on top and stuff. Still has that suit. Man, it's so wacky. And then this is the Marksman. Yeah, the Marksman right here. It just looks like a sniper. This is poorly made gun. Nothing much. Level 1, there's a headset. It gains hidden detection and a little more range. Level 2, laser sight, more range. Level 3, better aim, more range and a little more damage. Level 4, camo suit, more range, more damage. Level 5, professional standards has a better gun, even more damage, and a faster fire rate. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Now this is the Enforcer. Level 0, Staff. Level 1, Spike Baton. A little more damage here. Level 2, Radio Support. That's an intersection now. Level 3, Shock Force. Has a shock thing. It's a bandana and stuff. Level 4, Riot Armor. It has a Riot-like suit and it has a Riot Shield. Level 5, Special Forces. All the blue is gone and it's just black, like a SWAT team. This is the Robber. This is probably equivalent to like the Mercenary from Tower Battles or something. So it's like a very cheap version of the minigunner. So it looks like any generic robber you would have seen in any Roblox game. And then there's level 1 Crime Gunner. It has gloves and laser sights to the gun. Level 2 Payday. This actually gains money if it shoots at a certain point. Like the Huntsman from Tower Battles and probably the Cowboy from Tower Defense Simulator. And this is level 3 Double Tap. Has dual wielding, more fire rate. Level 4 Advanced Robbery, a little more damage. It's starting to get the suits. And also mention Payday has hidden detection. Level 5 Heist Rush. So these UCs are now golden. The robber form is gone, so it's just a Pandora, and next to it is a briefcase that I found on the toolbox. This is the Frostwalker, which is like a freezer or a cryo gunner, but it looks better. Now it kind of looks like the Sleater from Tower Battles, but I don't really care. That's the same gun, even the same hood. Yeah, but it's different. Ice Gloves gains gloves. Let's see if it's still good. Level 2 Frost Vision has sand detection, a little more range. Level 3 Subarctic Warmth. It has a scarf thing, and he puts the hood up. So level 4 Sub-Zero Snowwear. So he has boots, and the sleeves are actually covered up, all nice and warm. It has a backpack. Level 5 Arctic Gorilla. The entire thing is all black, and now it has a commando-like hat thing. And then we got the Flamethrower. It looks kind of different. So level 1 improved handling. It's the same, but it has sleeves. Level 2 extra gas. It has another gas tank right here. Level 3 fire hazard. So it changed a little to more of a blackish red type. The tanks are the same. Level 4 dual wielding. It just has 2 flamethrowers now. And level 5 is Nether Thrower. The Nether, you know, that place. So it has a halo, it has wings. The red attire is now neon. It has the dual wielding looks better. It has more tanks that are neon and stuff. You know, the Nether or something. Yeah. Okay, next is the minigunner, not original. Level 1 gloves, the usual. Level 2 laser goggles, the usual. Level 3 the bandoliers, literally just painted something. Level 4 dual wielding, and level 5 death from above. It has a jetpack now. This one, I took a long time into it. So this is the Mecha base, which is Mecha. So obviously it looks like a Z, and I tried to put the thing, and you're right. This is the base when you place it down. It's look kind of lazy, but it's fine. So the base health right here is 250. Next is the one spike track. The tracks have spiked now, so it has 60 health now, 600 health now. So the base looks exactly the same. And then you got level 2 rockets. It has these rocket things. The health is increased to 750. Yeah. Now it has these 2 rocket things right here. At level 3. Yeah, 3. We got multi-cannons. Now there's more rockets. A little more damage. The health is okay. The health is the same. Hopefully it won't crash my computer because I have so much stuff here. And more rockets here. This thing is the same. Then it changes a little bit into it has dual wielding everything. It has this eye thing, and it's a flamethrower. See, it even has the thing flamethrower. So the thing has kind of changed. It's more reddish thing. The bottom is more stone-like. That's this poorly meshed flamethrower on the top of these rockets. It's more red, more neon, and stuff. Now, the next one, level 5, the Destroyer. It's mostly black. The flamethrower is replaced with this railgun thing. I think it works. As dual wielding everything is a thing. So obviously the flamethrower is removed. Everything's now black and green. Nothing special. The mech was kind of inspired by a base defense. That one. It's similar, but this is different. And then we got this, one of my favorite ones. This one is a giant mecha noob. It's a mecha noob. So it's actually an acronym for uh it's really it's a lot of words. It's the nine cannon um Operation of Ballistic Devastation. If you put it in an acronym, I think, when you put the points on, it stands for noob. Mecha noob. Yeah, it's a long word. Longer than zombie extermination device. So anyway, this looks much different from the other ones. This is a giant metal-like noob. He's holding a minigun, and it has like blue eyes, and he has this multi-launcher on his back, like a backpack. And then the base is kind of improved a little. It has him right here, and then everything is like metal and blue, like the eyes. It has this one more corridor right here. But yeah, that took a lot of time. And then we got one of the bosses here. Now this is the Christmas boss, the first easy one. It's called Frosty the Snowbot. It's like Santa Bot but different. it I don't know why I wanted to dual wield this minigun. It's not really intended to do that, but it is intended to have a shovel. It could slam down to towers, freezing them. And overall, it kind of looks kind of ugly. It's like a metal robot snowman or something. And it has this launcher right here that it can shoot to random towers 3 times. This one is Darkster. I don't know why I created him, but he's here now. I don't know if I could ever use him. So next is Old Nick or something. This is his second phase. I don't really feel like doing it the first phase. So it's like Santa, but different. He's half metal or half robot or something. he wields. He's intended to wield this minigun thing, and he holds this gear-like staff. And he has a box full of presents. He has a lot of health. The next is Voodoo Jack. This is like a Halloween one. It's basically Jack, but like a voodoo witch doctor like thing. He has his top hats and he has mostly purple and black. And at the back he has his staff so he could summon enemies like voodoo witch doctors or something. And then got his axe. I had to change it and alter it to make it stand out with him. And doesn't really have like this collar thing, that metal collar. This thing is like it looks like it's part of the actual cloak itself. It has a bow tie. It has needles here, strapping to the top hat, because voodoo and stuff and dolls. Okay, stop. And next is the Mecha Trader. I don't know if I could use it, but this one I modeled it all by myself. I only use like 3 free models, and that's only for like the minigun, the railgun, and the top hat. And this is for like an event where you and other players go to this place where a bunch of traders go in and try and spread more of this zombie virus, like in Tower Battles, I think, Patient Zero, I don't know, but it's definitely something. It's kind of like Jacobot from Tower Defense Simulator, but instead of this thing right here, it's a railgun. So this one I'm kind of proud of, because it actually looks really nice. And there's someone in here, but I don't care. And it's really good. And then right here is the Slayer. It's like the Shredder or the Slasher, but it's actually more Halloween-like. Now, up first, it's basic, the Slayer, level 0, has a knife and stuff. Level 1, Eternal Bleeding. It throws knives at enemies randomly, and when an enemy is slashed or stabbed with that throwing knife, you have Eternal Bleeding. It will bleed -1 health like every 5 seconds or something, or probably 3, and it will be very slow like permafrost. And level 2 sleight of hand, the knife gets bigger, and it will still throw knives, but the eternal bleeding will be spread when you attack the enemies now. Like if it's slashing enemies, the eternal bleeding will affect the enemies, mostly all enemies. It'll be very useful for slowing down certain enemies. Like if I added a rusher enemy that's really fast, maybe have that sleight of hand ability to slow it down for a couple seconds. And then we got dual wielding, it just has 2 knives now, and more damage, it has more black attire. Then level 4, it's more Halloween-like with this ominous power. Has this ominous power right here. Nothing much, just more damage. Now this one, I used a free model for the sword and the head, but that doesn't really matter. It has a hollow sword. Now it looks like it's gotta fight some Halloween enemies, some Grim Reapers or something. Then this one is Spooky Slayer. This one looks really nice because it's all black attire, it's all green and stuff. Has a shield now. It just looks really good. And I got another page right here. Okay, I'm going really long. I got another page right here for mostly all the enemies. But yeah, still free mods, but I don't care. So this is the Magician. It's like a Necromancer-like boss. Spawns minions, what we'll show later. This is Magician boss. It's basically like Necromancer boss. And then we got Chaos Titan. It's very, very tough and stuff. And then you got Hidden. Nothing much. Pretty much stole it. Okay, we got Hidden Boss, which looks kind of cool. It's floating thing, but then we got something unique right here, and this is Hooded Spirits, and it's another hidden enemy but with more health. This is Poltergeist. It's the boss of this thing, and it looks really cool with that cape and thing. This is a bomber. It's basically like the boomers from Tower Defense Simulator. It explodes when you kill it, and it's kind of annoying, but it looks fine. This is the Bomber King. It kind of looks really ugly with those eyes and stuff, but it also spawns in more bombers, and then it explodes a lot of towers when death. And then we got the Bowler. It throws these pins at random towers, stunning them for a couple seconds. Nothing much. Easily be killed. Got Bowler King. This looks still ugly. It summons these bowlers and throws this bowling ball at you or something. Then we got Mystery. Spawns random enemies. Mystery Boss spawns mystery bosses. And then Hidden Mystery. It spawns in either these 4 or something else. Then we got it's even though it's called Shadowy Figure, it's called Mysterious Stranger. It's like the Mystery Summoner from Tower Defense Simulator. It summons hidden mysteries and this and this. And then we got the slightly stronger Mage. Looks ugly, but that doesn't really matter. It's basically like the Magician, but stronger. And this is what the Magician spawns its minions. It's basically no face thing with bow tie. Now this is reanimated, what the Mage usually spawns in. It's the same thing, but bow tie. Now this is a Darkened Wizard. It's basically like the Magician boss, a stronger version of it, and it usually just spawns in it spawns in this. It's called a zombie thing. It's a regular zombie, but it's mostly black. It has green stuff, but also has tentacles. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, kind of looks like Swamp Thing or Slender or something, but those are different. And then we got Slime Doctor. The mask does not really fit. It's basically a a healer boss. It heals enemies during its circle. Heals like 600 health. I mean, 1200. It's not that overpowered. It has tentacles for some reason. It has a gas mask for some reason. Then we got a Rejuvenator. Some of these enemies are kind of similar to the ones from Base Defense, like the Rejuvenator, the exact same name, but it's more neon stuff. So I took a more Witch Doctor-like approach and added this dark mask, and it has a blue skin. It has this staff right here to heal enemies of 600 health. So those are going to be annoying. And those are most of the enemies. And then next is this event tower called the Snowballer. Yeah, I didn't totally make that up in the air. So it's basically a snowballer. The snowballer from Tower Battles is garbage, so I tried to make it a better one. So it costs more. It's 400 to place down. Snowballs cause like 2 damage per enemy. It's kind of splash damage. Level 1, we got this warm glove. We got ice gloves, faster fire rate. It's not that cheap. So, and then this level 2, I think, subwinter warmth, because we're not in the Arctic yet. It's just in your backyard. So it has its hood up, and it has a hood. It has a thicker sleeves. Snowball is the same. This one is what's his name? Icy snowballs. This called slush. The slush and the snowballs. It has a mask right here and has goggles, so hidden detection. The snowballs are slightly bigger. Yeah, level 4 I think. Cluster bomb. Now the snowball has like icicles and spikes on it for some reason. For some reason that's gonna hurt someone or stab someone. Then level 5 is kinda odd, but I like it. This is Arctic Menace. For some reason we went to your backyard to the North Pole. So we got this snowball launcher, Disney, and then the cluster bomb thing is more harder, spikier, and you took off your goggles and you have like blue eyes, and for some reason you have a remote. It looks like you're gonna kill people now. Like the other ones, just all playful fun. Level 4 is kind of questionable, but who cares? This one is just a menace. For some reason, I picked Arctic Menace. I don't know why. Okay, next one is Improvement. So this was the first one. The first, like, in my channel, I posted this. I mean, I'm kind of proud of it now, but it kind of looks bad. So, remember the laser trooper? It's like a phaser and stuff. So, you already know all of this. I kind of relied on a lot of free models. Looks ugly. But then, it took a couple months later to make it right. So this is model, level 0, laser trooper. Now it just looks kind of better. Never changed the faces. Level 1, improved handling. Add sleeves and gloves. That's it. Level 2, breathing tank. Now it has a breathing tank to breathe in. And also more extra juice and stuff. Sun energy. Instead of sun ray, sun energy. Now the goggles are more yellowish, and the gun is yellowish now. The yellow tank and stuff. And you think this was the last level, but no. This is the ultimate death ray. It's red. It's just everything's red. But then I took a step up and added the last level, star level annihilation. Now it uses a star energy from our sun right there. It uses that to kill zombies. That's this radar right here. And no goggles this time. The breathing tank is not. So it's just all neon, and the gun is changed to something else. Tank is basically the same. Yeah, it's just a much more improved version of this. This one is all free models. This one used like 2. Yeah, that one's really good. Oh yeah. So I guess that's all the stuff I made. I'm pretty much sure I'm proud of all of them. And hopefully, if I ever work into a tower, someone making a tower defense game and wants to use my models, you can. And I hope I could use any of these. Any of these. Even if it's just like one. Because that would be really good. So that's all the models I made for the past couple of months. And I hope to use them one day.